Nothing that we not only put our hands to do, but imagine to do can be stopped. One thing, I want you to see this, and then we'll pick up at 11. The whole earth was of one language and one speech. The key was this: they were saying the same thing. We got too many conversations going on in the pews. What you mean we got too many conversations? You got one saying this, one saying that, one saying the other. And hear me, a lot of the conversations are not edifying. Let me say that again. A lot of them are not edifying. And the way the conversations begin to be on one accord is that we say what God has said about each other. We do what? We say what God says about each other. You see, we create more dissension and more division in the church than the devil does. We blame the devil and rebuke the devil, and the devil is me. No, what I'm saying is that I'm the one that's the devil that I'm calling the devil. I'm talking about the red horns and the pitfall enemy. That's not the one. It's me. Am I calling you the devil? No, I'm saying that the devil that you thought was some other entity was you. While you're saying what you're saying and creating dissension and division, devil moves on somewhere else into somebody else because, hear me, he already got himself checked. Notice, the Lord says that the earth was of one language and one speech. One language and one speech. Everybody understood each other. Hear this. Everybody understood each other. The weak understood the strong, and the strong understood the weak. And the so-so understood the weak and the strong. The wealthy understood the poor understood. In other words, what he was actually saying is that each one understood and accepted each other where they were. And then when they said something, speech, the language had to do with their personality, their character. The speech had to do what they said about their personalities, their character. And the earth was on one accord. They all were saying the same thing. And I want you to understand that hear me. Watch this. You got to see this. And it came to pass as they. I want you to see something. Circle they. As they journeyed from the east, that they found. Did you circle that? A plain in the land of Shinar. And they dwelt there. Did y'all circle that? Did everybody circle that? Keep going. And they were on. Come on, say it. They were on what? They were on one accord. You got they? You circle that they? And they were on one accord. Or they said one to another, go to now, circle, let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they, circle that they, had brick for stone, and slime had who? Y'all say that word? Y'all say that word? Come on, everybody say it. What's that word? They. Come on, don't be afraid to say that word. Everybody say what? They. Okay. And they had for money, for mortar. Keep going, verse 4. And they said, go to, circle, let us build a, circle us, a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto where? Keep reading. Circle and let us, and then make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. 5. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men, circle children of men, builded. And the Lord said, behold, circle the people. a little asterisk around the people. Circle it and put some kind of little special notation. And then do something different with that one. The people is one. The people what? Is one. Notice what God said, the people is one. And they, circle they, have all what? One language. Do that little special thing with one language where you get the one, do something, whatever you did with the first one, do that with that one language. And this, they began to do. Let me show you something. Do you see how many times he said there was a one language and one speech? And then from that point on, you didn't see one individual do another. Whatever one did, they all did it. You see, we make it hard on each other. If one of us is suffering, all of us is suffering. Can somebody tell me what got God's attention? Don't get religious on me. I know what the first thing you're going to say. But what got God's attention? We just read it the first time. Togetherness? Somebody else? Yes, sir. Unity? Good. Somebody else? Somebody say one accord? Obedience? Watch this. Verse 6 tell you. Verse 6 tell you why he came. Okay, is that what verse 6 says? They what? They became one. That means whatever came down, everybody functioned. Notice he said, behold, what got his attention?